Hvala. So I punctured my tire with the biggest nail ever.
Sretno! Hvala! O, si dobro? Moraš mi samo malo maknuti bajk. Hvala ti! Hvala!
We are just outside Koprivnica on the hills of Bilogora for the 6th edition of the Rotor and Robin MTB Marathon. The race is held here every year around late August, with two distances to choose from: a 30-kilometer loop with around 700 meters of climbing, or the long course, which simply means doing it all twice. And as usual, I went for the long one. The start area was already pretty busy when we arrived, with riders registering, picking up their numbers and getting ready to race. And with Rotor and Robin, a local supermarket and bakery chain, there was definitely no shortage of pastries and snacks before the start. All that was left was to put the number on the bike, line up with everyone else and get this race underway.
4, 3, 2, 1, kreni, sretno svima!
As you can see, we started with a nice pace here, but at this point I started to feel as if something is wrong with my rear tire, and unfortunately just a few moments after I realized what it is.
So I punctured my tire with the biggest nail ever. Look at the nail. I needed to put in 3 tire plugs, and I don't know what to say. I lost like 15 minutes, but we'll see if I can make it up now. I just had to stop again to pump the tire. I'm not sure this is gonna hold.
Sve okej, samo polako. Sve okej. Može, može. Okej, hvala. I think safety is of the utmost importance. Hvala vam. Evo, hvala.
If I could spend 10 minutes fixing a tire, I can spend a couple of seconds not endangering people.
Ako nađeš priliku, moje, hvala, sretno, hvala. Sad ti bude dovoljno sigurno, ako mogu proći, hvala ti, hvala. Kad ti bude sigurno. Super, hvala. Baš cool dio, kak je visoka trava. Vidim. Može, hvala ti. It's not all fun and games. We started to climb on some steep climbs and I'm overtaking people, which is motivating. Moraš mi samo malo mahnut bajk. Ako je moguće, evo idem desno, hvala ti, sretno. Bok, ako je ikako moguće, evo s lijeve, hvala, sretno. Kad je moguće, hvala, sretno. Ako je moguće proći, super, hvala vam. We have quite a bumpy off camber here, which is a bit uphill and a bit downhill. Quite technical. Može? Da.
Ne, prije.
Hvala ti puno. Okay, we got the feed zone. Let's now rock it. Može, hvala ti. Sretno. Niža. By the way, it's a perfect day for racing. It's like around 26 degrees, a little bit breezy, not a lot of sun, dry conditions, good trail, cannot be better. Funny thing is, once you flat a tire, you think all the time that your tire is not pumped or it's leaking again, and that's just how I feel on every flat. I'm looking at the tire and I'm thinking like, is it letting the air out again, or is everything fine? But I think now, after almost a half a marathon, everything is okay. I gained some positions and I'm pushing pretty hard, so let's see if I can do some good result despite having such a catastrophic technical issue, which took me at least 15 minutes to fix. But you know, it's such a good day, it would be a shame to give up. So only positive thoughts and maximum speed. It is so cool when you can go so fast on a hardtail on these nice flats in the forest. Woohoo! Awesome! Such a nice part. I know there's gonna be a tough climb after this, but doesn't matter. O, si dobro?
Da.
O, pazi, suho je jako. He has to get experience, and you get experience by some mud in your mouth. Pitajte ovog dečka, je li dobro, baš je pao iza mene. I'm still overtaking people. I don't know if you can see on the camera how dusty it is. This is from a couple of riders which are in front of me. I almost cannot see the trail on some places because of the dust. But the good thing, I'm catching up. Still struggling, still overtaking. It's fun actually. We are on to the second lap. Now it's the question if I'm gonna overtake anyone. I hopefully will. They made such cool sponsored gate here. A huge continental gate. So nice. Idemo! The light is quite patchy and it's hard to see in these conditions. It's probably the same for you when you're watching this video, because sun leaves these patches on the ground, and when you're going fast you can't really see what's on the trail. I'm not sure if it's easier when you know what's coming, or it's better when you are on the first lap and you're just riding not knowing what awaits you. Anyhow, as I did say in the beginning of the video, it's a really beautiful day and it's really worth a climb and a marathon, which is, by the way, very well organized so far. Very well marked trail and some feed zones. So far I can only say that the organizers did a really good job, and they have really nice trails. Plus they're obviously cleaned up for the race, because lately, because of a lot of sun, leaves started falling from the trees, as you can see all around, and the trail is completely clean, which is a unique opportunity to ride as a gentleman. Thanks. Pa, nije tak ni vruće. Ajde, hvala, bok. Okay, this time I have to look ahead, and then when there's that turn, which is very sharp, I need to change the gear. Not to do the same mistake as on the first lap. So when there's a marathon with 2 laps, at least remember key parts where you potentially made a mistake, so you don't have to repeat it. As you can see, now I know it's a sharp turn. I change the gear and I nicely go through it, rather than what I did last turn, where I was in high gear, I came too fast and then I lost speed. It seems that I finally caught up to someone, as you can see in the distance, and now I can have a target and, you know, get some motivation. I came behind the guy in front of me, and then he heard me, and now he's pedaling like I'm gonna take a place from him, which I am, but I think he's giving it all. It's almost starting to be funny. Each time I get close to him, he starts pedaling harder, and then again I catch him up, and again he starts pedaling harder, and that's how we're riding. Who is gonna win? Me or the unknown person in front of me? And believe it or not, I overtook him, but it's probably not gonna be for long until he's back at my tail. And as I said, he overtook me again. We are almost at the finish, and it started to be tough. The guy who I was trying to catch, he just went away. So congrats to him for having the power. He definitely beat me by far. This final climb is now so much more harder than it was the first lap. I'm suffering.
And that brings me to the finish of this year's Rotor and Robin Marathon. After the problems right at the start, I'm honestly just happy that I kept going, that I've put the whole thing behind me and raced the rest of the course as if nothing had happened. It turned out to be a really tough day on the bike, but also a great race with good organization and really nice atmosphere around the finish area. It's a race I've done before and one I'll definitely be happy to come back to again next year. A big thanks to everyone involved in making the event happen, and of course, thank you for watching. I'll see you at the next race.